That was great.
All right, appreciate you guys being here. Great win. A lot of faith our guys have in each other and Powers. A lot of trust. So proud of our guys, man. What questions do you have?
John, it was another game for Lamar where he finished with 5 touchdown passes and just 4 incompletions, more touchdown passes than incompletions. What do you think that, a performance like that again kind of says about Lamar?
Yeah, I just think all around, he just had a great game. He's been locked in. He's been locked in all season. He was locked in all week. He's on the guys, meetings, walkthroughs, everything. Just keeping it about football, and getting the football right. I feel like all the guys were like that. The guys came back this last week, Monday, and they were ready to go. They were full of energy. You could tell that they wanted to get back to it. I think they felt like, man, this is okay. We got nothing else to do. Last week proved it. Let's go do some football. And they took the Giants seriously. The Giants are a serious football team, and it's a really good win for us.
John, the play for Devontae Walker, you obviously want to win the game, but to get a young guy like that experience and a play like that, how meaningful was that to see?
Yeah, really meaningful, Jeff. For Tez to get that, kind of talked about it all week. It was a play. He had a couple plays in there like that, take routes like that he'd have a shot at and worked on them all week. But he's been doing great. He gets downfield fast, and he can track and he can catch. So to see him make that play was really awesome. Everybody's fired up for him.
You had your longest kickoff return of the year, longest punt return of the year. Do you feel like special teams-wise and the new mechanics of that play, especially on kickoffs, it's kind of coming together now?
I just think the guys have been working hard. Chris is doing a great job, Randy and Sam. But the guys, man, they're working on all the details. It's a detailed technique, fundamental type of a play. All the special teams plays are, and they're doing a good job. And all of a sudden, you start doing that well, and guys in the right spots, you start making some plays like that. I thought Rasheen did a great job, man. I mean, he hit that thing, and then Justice did a great job and hit that thing. The one Rasheen had got called back. And then Dez on the punt return, just looked solid back there and got north. So those are all really big plays for us.
John, Mark Andrews sets the all-time touchdown record today. From your point of view, what have you seen the relationship between Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews over their careers?
Really, that's something I think that's going to, it's historic, really. I mean, those guys, it's proven now with the record, right? I guess it's institutionalized now. These guys got a feel for one another. I mean, they make route adjustments that, they're not always in the playbook. They make the kind of adjustments that you make because you've been playing together for so long and all these reps, and they continue to do it. A lot of those touchdown passes are those two guys just having that chemistry.
John, I know you can't, don't take it for granted, but the opportunity to get the rookies in the game, the reserves in the game, just get some snaps for guys who have not been huge contributors but might be called upon. Just what is the value of a game like this? Great
opportunity. I think it's a great point. I mean, for Ali to get those carries and to get hit and to feel what it's like, that's massive. He did a great job, and the linemen to get in there and get those reps. I can't wait to see those guys on tape and see how they did, and I think they did well. Same thing on defense. It's obviously you hope to be in position to do that. You got to earn it, and our guys earned it.
John, you don't punt too often on 4th and 1 in the opponent's territory. For that to work out exactly as I imagine as you planned, to force them deep, get the punt back, good point. How much did that kind of set the tone for the rest of the game, that sequence?
Take me through it again.
When you punted on 4th and 1, you forced a punt right away. Then I think Desmond King had the big return. Scored.
You threw me off with the don't punt often. I said, what direction are we going here? I kind of forgot about that. But that's how we planned to play this one. We just decided that we were going to play that field position game early in the game. And you're right. There's nothing wrong with that. We do celebrate going for it a lot. And all the analytics folks want to talk about that. But sometimes you pin them back in there. You trust your defense. You force a punt. Punt return's a big play. It's hard to punt the ball off your own goal line. It's a big challenge. Sometimes you get a very returnable punt, and you get a big return, and you're right back in business. We did it in the Super Bowl, right, all the way back in 2012. We had a similar situation when we tried to fake field goal. It wasn't a punt, but we tried to fake field goal and got the return and got the touchdown. So, yeah, it worked out just kind of how we had thought we were going to play it early in the game at least.
Two more. John, how quickly, I know this game just ends, but how quickly now with the short week the attention turns to the Steelers?
Yeah, it already has. We've already talked about it. We'll be working game plan tonight, tomorrow, and into the short week, and we'll see the Steelers on Sunday, and we're excited, looking forward to it.
John, on the penalties, sorry, on the.
Oh, you both couldn't wait to ask that question.
Sorry to end on that.
Too many. Too many.
All right, too many. What do you need to see more of, particularly on the defensive end?
Well, I think the biggest thing with the pass interference calls, I don't know about the one late against Dez. I'll have to see that one. The other ones, just get our head around quicker, play the ball sooner. One time we were playing the ball, but there was a grab. They called it tight. They called those are tight called plays there in terms of pass interference. So we've got to adjust. Roughing the passer, you got to find a way to get off the side. You got to find a way to do it. So we'll be drilling it. We're working those. Those are kind of technique things that we've just got to do a good job of working on, because that's really, their drives were penalty inspired. If it wasn't for the penalties, those drives wouldn't have happened. So it's obviously something that's very important.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks, guys.